What's up guys, SkittleRampage here. So Wave 4 of Demon Slayer Funko Pops was just leaked. Funny enough, we haven't even gotten Wave 3 yet, but let's check it out. Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. I hope you're having a wonderful day today. So today we're going to be talking Demon Slayer Wave 4. There are some leaks and rumors out there of some really cool stuff. Now, of course, before we jump into our news updates, we do have our question of the day as usual, and that is, what is a Demon Slayer Funko Pop you would love to see Funko make in the future? If I had to pick something, I want the 10th form Ren Goku with the dragon, because this pop right here shows that it is possible, and obviously the water dragon Tanjiro also shows that it's possible, but I would say this one's more of like a diorama piece versus that one. So yeah, they can definitely do the 10th form Ren Goku. That's what I want. And I guess if I had to pick another one, it would be Mitsuri with her sword whipping all around her like in the last season. Alrighty guys, so as I mentioned before, it is kind of funny that we're seeing Wave 4 leaks and rumors, and we haven't seen Wave 3 officially announced yet. We have seen Wave 3, and if you need a reminder, here's a quick one, which includes AoE with the chase variation. We also have Tanjiro and Zenitsu with the makeup. We will be getting Inosuke in that look too. Then we have Daki in her human-looking form, as well as Tengen there, and Tengen does have a metallic chase. Now, if you don't know, those were originally shown back at New York Toy Fair as concepts and early looks, and we will be getting the final product very soon here. Plus, there's also some other pops that we could see announced in that Wave 3, which includes a possible 3-pack of the 3 wives there, which would be really neat and makes the most sense as a 3-pack, and that one would be some kind of exclusive. Now, this could come in this wave, this could come as a standalone exclusive later on, no word on that, but it's a possibility. And speaking of Tengen's wives, we could also see a Tengen with wives deluxe moment here. Now, not really sure what this means, if it's going to be one of those huge deluxe moment pieces or if it's going to be one of these smaller deluxe pieces. Though in my opinion, I think that would work better as a regular pop moment. And it is kind of hilarious that Tengen with his wives would be a much better moment than the Hot Topic Temple Demon moment we got not too long ago. Now the final two in that wave we should be seeing is the Muscle Mice actually as a pocket pop, not a regular Funko Pop, and Kano as a pocket pop, which it will most likely be this look of her Funko Pop just turned into a pocket pop. Now that's pretty much everything for Wave 3 that's kind of like rumored and leaked and stuff that we've already seen first looks at directly from Funko. As far as any other exclusives or unknown stuff, we're gonna find that out soon here. And by soon, I mean the last release date-ish as to when we could see these announced that I heard was around the end of February. So make sure to stay tuned until then. I know everybody's been waiting for a while for these, especially Tengen. Everybody's been asking me so much about Tengen, and I just want him to come at this point so you guys will be happy and satisfied with this pop. But just know there's a very good chance we could see these announced officially at the end of February, which I guess is technically something I've always told you for a while now, a January, February announcement for 2024. So I promise you, they are coming. Funko just seems to be taking their sweet time. Now moving on to another exclusive that is coming very soon. This one is actually back from Season 1 and not part of this Wave 3 or Wave 4. I guess it's just a late exclusive, but that is the Spider Demon Mother here. Surprisingly, as an exclusive with a chase variation. No idea what this chase would even be. And I'm still with everybody else saying, like, why? This was just so unnecessary to even dip back into Season 1. We just got away from that once they made the Season 2 announcement, and here we are again. With a chase, nonetheless. That is so weird. Okay, so now that you're caught up on Wave 3 and the Spider Demon Mother possible exclusive, which should be dropping relatively soon here is what we heard, let's move on to Wave 4, because there's some really fun stuff. So the first one in Wave 4 that we could be seeing is Tanjiro sun breathing here. And this is actually a pretty exciting one because it should look very similar to this picture that I'm showing you, even having the bloodshot eyes and the flame all around him, kind of like in a wheel. Now, obviously, this is the perfect idea for a glow exclusive, and I'm sure we're going to get a glow variation of this common. But I will say this has the potential to look like the best Tanjiro pop that we've gotten to date. And I get it. Some people might not want another Tanjiro because we have so many, but as long as it looks really cool like this image, I think a lot of people will be fine with it. Realistically, the only ones that could compete with this sun-breathing pop would be the Water Dragon one or the recent Comic-Con one. Moving on, this one might actually make a lot of Nezuko fans excited just because we're finally going to be getting her advanced demon form here. And this will be with the horn, and I did actually hear that it is a good possibility that we could be seeing her with her pink eyes finally, which again, that is going to make so many people excited because so many people are tired of her with her black eyes. And if it is in fact anime accurate, this would be the best standalone Nezuko pop to date. Moving on, for Tengen fans, we could be seeing another Tengen pop, and this is a younger Tengen where he's sitting, basically a flashback scene here. I think personally I prefer the battle Tengen that we got with both of his swords kind of in the action pose, but the younger Tengen's also really cool. For Gyutaro fans, we should be seeing him as a standalone pop finally, and this should be with his blood sickle weapons, which could be so freaking cool. They could also do a really cool glow-in-the-dark version of that too. What I'm really hoping for his character is that they really nail the details, because he is such a very intricate character, being as skinny as he is. Like, I don't know, he just has a lot of interesting little details that I feel might be hard to capture in pop form, so here's hoping. Now, weirdly enough, there was no word about Daki, even as an exclusive, which I'm guessing that's what she is, just because there is no Gyutaro without Daki, you know? So this is very weird if we don't end up getting her eventually. And I'm telling you guys, it needs to be a 2-pack at the minimum with both of those. Even if it's repackaged commons, I definitely buy that. Now, the final one so far for Wave 4 does include a moment of Tengen and Gyutaro here, and the possibilities here are gonna be so great. Obviously, we're all a little scared. With last year's anime exclusives like the Attack on Titan one and the Demon Slayer one and the Naruto one, Naruto vs. Pain was such a disappointment. So yeah, there's a lot of like stress around this possible moment among fans as to what Funko is going to do with this one and how it's going to turn out, the amount of detail. Are they just going to be standing at each other like this? There's definitely going to be a lot of worry among fans until that announcement, but I'm happy that we're getting the moment either way. This is definitely a very, very exciting fight, and literally the climax scene of that season. As you can see, guys, it does seem like Funko's full diving into the Entertainment District arc, and what's weird though still is that they seem to have skipped Mugen Train. They skipped the movie, they skipped that arc in the show, because obviously we all want a different variation of Ren Goku. So I don't really know what's happening with that, because again, full dove into Entertainment District arc. We're even getting a moment from there when we could literally get a moment of Akaza and Ren Goku. Now, what's interesting enough is that the Mugen Train arc is in the same season as the Entertainment District arc. At least I think so. They should both be season 2. And the reason I'm mentioning that is solely because Funko buys licenses based off seasons with these popular shows. So that's why for season 1, for example, we saw so much produced, because they wanted to milk and take from season 1 as much as they possibly could. And I do have a really good feeling they're going to be doing the same thing with the season 2 license here. So of course, if there are any updates about Mugen Train arc or movie pops, I will let you guys know as soon as I know. Now, last bit of information I did want to let you guys know is a possible release ETA as to when we could see this wave 4 of Demon Slayer. And that's going to be close to the end of the year, obviously, because we're getting a Demon Slayer announcement now, and then it's going to be a little bit before the next one. Well, guys, that's pretty much all the updates and information I have to share today. If you guys are excited and did enjoy this video, make sure to hit that like button down below and subscribe and click that notification bell if you're new here. I am going to go ahead and end off the video here by saying a big shout out to all the wonderful Patreon supporters of the channel. You guys are amazing for supporting myself and the channel. If you guys are interested and want to check out the Patreon, the link is down below. We have a Patreon-only Discord where we share a lot of information, news, restocks, updates, links, and more. And lastly, make sure you follow me on all my social medias at SkittleRampage over on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and my Facebook page, so you can stay up to date. All right, love you guys. See you guys in the next one. See you guys later. Bye.